Hi everyone. A very good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for being here on a Sunday morning. The today's session is on the strategic edge of artificial intelligence for CS, CS, and business leaders. And our speaker for today's session is Divya Somani, who is an insolvency professional and a practicing chartered accountant with over 18 years of professional experience. She was born and brought up in Jaipur, Rajasthan. At present, she is heading the Ajmer branch Rangamani and Associates, a chartered accountancy firm. Further, she is also the president of Laghu Udyog Bharati Mahila Ekai, Ajmer, a pan-India organization for MSMEs. She is the only female executive member of Rajasthan Tax Consultants Association. In addition to this, ma'am is a district resource person under the Prime Minister Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises Scheme, a central government subsidy scheme. She was also the first female chairperson of Ajmer branch of ICAI for the year 2023-24. Further, she has authored two books on insolvency examination and she is a regular faculty at various forums, deliberating on topics like IBC, Code of Ethics, Company Law, Income Tax, Business Laws, Investor Awareness, and Women Empowerment, etc. So this was a brief introduction of our today's speaker. Ma'am, on the behalf of whole educating team and the members, I would like to thank you for coming on our platform and deliberating today's session. You may please start.
Thank you so much, Pranjal, for such a sweet and warm welcome. And I also express my gratitude towards the educating platform. It's a really very good platform which connects people from all over India, whether it is professional or business persons. So it is really a good platform, to interact and keep learning something new, whichever is coming to the field, because we all actually want to be updated, and so that we can also use the knowledge in our day-to-day lives and to make it more simpler. So these days, as we all know, it's more and more about the trending word, which is AI, artificial intelligence. So I think we all are eager enough to understand and know how we can make our life simpler, how we can save time, how we can save our energies by using this artificial intelligence in our practice. Or if you are a businessman or businesswoman, how you can use the techniques which are available through this artificial intelligence in your own business platforms. Since this is only an introductory session, I won't drill down into the topics deeper, but I will just make sure that at the end of the session, you people really take away something with you and you can easily start applying the things in your office from tomorrow itself. So without a further ado, I'll just share my screen and we will start with the presentation. We can have the question and answers at the end if it is comfortable for all of you. Let me know if my screen is visible, please.
It is visible, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so today's topic, as we have taken, it's beyond numbers, the strategic edge of artificial intelligence for CA, CS, and business leaders. See, as we all know, that day in and day out, we are analyzing the numbers, we are presenting it in the format which is given. But this time, now, as the technique or the technology has evolved so much, then in that scenario, what we are supposed to do, we have to go beyond numbers now. And that is the topic for the day, that we should not restrict ourselves to just give our clients that this is your profit, this is your loss. Even they also know it. We are not just to present the details in the set format only, but we should now be in a position to advise our clients in such a manner that from now on you can take up your business in this direction. Maybe that this is the product wherein you are having more profit, you should focus on this area more. So how you can analyze all the data within the time limit which you have, so within the given time frame, and with more clarity and efficiency, how you can produce a better result. That is what we are going to understand in today's session. So we will quickly understand what are the few tools which you can use, and you can also share your experience meanwhile. So we will start from here. Is my screen moving? Yeah. So broadly, if I go by the sayings of these big people, what are they saying? Like Sundar Pichai has just mentioned that artificial intelligence will have a more profound impact on humanity than fire, electricity, and internet. Just imagine the days when we were preparing the books manually. I hope you all will recall those scenario where people used to prepare all the things manually. It used to take a lot of time to even match a trial balance. Then came calculators, which made life easier. Then again, we had computers, and now we are mostly people are using Tally and all, so that your trial balance is already matched. Now you have to just put it and present it in the various formats which you have. So now it is the turn of AI. So just imagine a scenario if you had switched from preparing something manually to, taking it on the computers. Now it is the time to, again uh, transform to a new scenario, which is the AI. So you just cannot restrict yourself and say that no, no, I'll not be going and learning something new. Whatever is there, I'll be happy with that only. That is not the scenario. So if you do not update yourself, obviously your clients will go away, because now is the time when the client comes prepared. They already search it on the net, and then they come to you and ask the situation that I have read about this. Now what is your view? Just present me the data accordingly. Or they already have a background. Earlier the scenario was the client was also ignorant, but nowadays, with the knowledge and the things available on the internet, and this artificial intelligence is obviously given the things in their hands. So everything now is in the hands of people. They already have the idea how to go about it. Now, how to showcase or how to justify your professional ability, that is the challenge nowadays. So if you do not adapt to a newer technology, you will obviously lag behind. And even if you are sitting in tier 2 or tier 3 cities, just make sure if you use this technology in a timely manner, then obviously you will have an edge over all the others. So that is the only thing which we should understand and we should learn in this particular scenario. And again, these are a few quotes which you can all see, that AI is like electricity. Just as electricity, it has transformed every major industry a century ago. AI is now poised to do the same. So again, AI is not restricted to any particular business or something. It is actually making an impact on each and every sector of the society. So be it healthcare industry, without AI, they cannot, if you have heard about the robotic assisted surgery, so they are also using the technology in a very efficient manner. So in health industry, in automobile sector, or in various manufacturing sector, in agriculture also, drone technology is being used. So all this is developed over this artificial intelligence only. So artificial intelligence is not just a single thing. It is a combination of a variety of things which we will understand in the coming slides. So the first and foremost question which I would like to ask here to all of you is, what is the major difference between Google, I mean, when you search on Google, and compare it with the scenario when you search on ChatGPT or Perplexity or any other platforms. Has anyone tried anything? If you want to just unmute and share your experience, what is the basic difference between uh, searching on Google or searching on these platforms like ChatGPT and anyone? You can even drop your message on the chat box if you have done this kind of thing. Yeah, so Pratik Doshi ji has mentioned that precise answers are there on AI as compared to Google. That is correct. Anyone else also who has tried? We will see that online also. But I just wanted to know your experience, whether you have tried anything like that. Anyone else? Just feel free to
It give the
answer.
accurate. It give the accurate information. So if you search in Google, it will give hundred thousands and lakhs of information. So we
Right,
will unnecessarily spend time. And
right,
whatever it's not the only searching. We can do a lot of things like You can take a snap of some picture, okay, and it converts text into, like that picture into text. It is like we cannot tell. So very well advanced technology. So we
Very
need to
well
use it
advanced.
actually.
Your
Yeah,
good name, sir?
Siddharth.
What's your
Siddharth.
good name, sir? Siddharthji.
Siddharth.
Very
Siddharth.
nice.
Yeah.
I think you have been using this technology over a period of time. That is why you know a bit.
Yeah, I do it on a regular basis. It is very helpful.
Hi everyone, we'll be resuming shortly. I think ma'am ended up having some technical glitch. She's joining the session.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. There was a power failure here, so Wi-Fi got disconnected, and that is the actually issue when we are using technology. So that is a live example that if you are more, focusing on these technologies, sometimes if you are more dependent on them, your work may hamper. So in both the ways, human intelligence has to be there, and accordingly, you have to use the artificial intelligence also. So okay, I'll come back to the presentation. Just give me a moment. I'll just share the screen. And actually, we were discussing about uh, how this Google and this ChatGPT, how they are working. So just let me know if my screen is visible.
It is visible, ma'am.
Okay, so suppose I ask on Google, what is a blockchain? Or because this is a new term for me and I just want to understand what is a blockchain or any other term for the time being. Since we are discussing the artificial technology, therefore I'm using these terminologies. So suppose I want to understand what is a blockchain, then how the answer is given by Google. So basically, it gives you a short introduction, and then below that, you have a lot of these platforms, or you have a lot of these sites where you can go out and check for yourself what is this. So how many results they have given? They have given n number of results, and which you can keep on scrolling pages after pages, and you can make out yourself whatever you feel like. I mean, you have to summarize it on your own. But on the contrary, if we check it on Chat GPT, which is a form of AI tool which we are using these days, so how it helps you in generating the answer? I'm just writing the same thing here. What is a blockchain? It's a simple question you can ask in a detailed fashion. See, this is how it has given you the answer. A blockchain is a type of digital ledger technology and so on. It has also given you the key features, how it works. So it has also given you the breakdown of the work. Then in real world, what are the applications with respect to this blockchain? And if you want a detailed answer, it will give you a detailed answer also. See, it is again giving you a prompt saying that, do you want to know this also? Like it is asking, would you like a visual example or a use case specific to your practice also? So even if I do not come up with such question, the technology is so advanced that it is itself asking me whether you want this kind of answers or not. So you can keep on trying, and you will have a very good detail with yourself regarding this blockchain. Even if you are a newcomer, you will have the detailed version with yourself. So if you understand what is the basic difference between the two, the searching on Google is actually, I would say, it provides you variety of platforms or variety of sites wherein you yourself have to go and search out the things. But on the contrary, if you try it on ChatGPT or any other mode, what you will have is you will have a proper drafted solution for yourself. Like if you are given a question in exam and how do you write the answer for that, it will give you an answer in that manner. So it is just a small case which I wanted to share with you. And we are here again comparing the same on another platform, which is Perplexity. I hope my screen is visible. This is Perplexity. Pranjal, you'll have to keep telling me whether my screen is visible or not, right?
It is visible, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just writing here what is blockchain. So as soon as I write here, it is again giving me, a variety of cases. You want to understand blockchain in cryptocurrency or a company or any platform or where. But since I just want to make a comparative analysis in all these different platforms, I'll use the same command. I'll use the same prompt. Prompt is the instruction which you are giving. So as soon as I give this perplexity, this particular question or the prompt, can you make out the difference between the chat GPT answer and the perplexity answer? I'll just show it to you first, and then I would like you to answer on this. I hope my screen is visible. Can you just see that? Yeah, I would like
Yes.
any one of you to unmute maybe, or just give the answer. Is there any difference between the chat GPT and the perplexity? This is if you have not used perplexity, I would request you all to go and actually search out what this actually is. I'll give the link in the chat box itself. Anyone wants to share his or her experience or what knowledge you have gained by looking at this? What is the difference basically? See here, if you see, it has also given you images, how it works. So suppose I am preparing a PPT on this blockchain, I can use any of these images also. And if you see here, there are 4 tabs. As soon as I give the command, below the command, I can see there are 4 tabs. One is answer. Like here you have in text, whatever you have asked, it is already well drafted and it has given in the text format. Then next is images. If you want your answer in the form of an image, it has already done for you. Even if I have not asked, it has already given me a variety of images, whatever I want, I can use it. The third tab here is sources, from where it has picked up all that data. So I can rely on Perplexity because it is telling me from where it has take up this data from. So it is not, it is not an uncertain answer. It is a properly drafted answer because there was some research done by suppose Investopedia, or there was an article on Investopedia. From there they have taken this up, or there was an article by IBM, and these are the various sites which they have quoted. So these are the sources from where they have quickly searched and given you. So they have searched around 8 sources, and then they have summarized it for you, and they have given they have given you the answer. And the last one is the task which we have, the prompt which we have given, and how it has actually worked. So it is also showing that how it has gone about it, what is going behind, which we are not seeing virtually. It is taken care behind the screen, which we can say. So as soon as I have given the command, it has searched on web on these particular sources, and finally it has given me the answer. So even if I want, I can even ask it to show me a video wherein I can see the blockchain, how it works and all. So this is the broad difference. Here, if you can see after each paragraph, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this denotes that it is also given in source number 1, source number 2, source number 3, and you can drill down, you can click on that and you can actually read that data, how it is mentioned there. So I think wherever search is required, you sometimes, keep on search something or the other. So if you really want to do a research or do want to analyze something, you can always trust this Perplexity site, and then you can check it out. And just I have mentioned it in the chat box also, perplexity.ai. That is a tool which you can use beyond ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is one of the tools. The other tool which you can use is perplexity.ai. I hope my idea of presenting this is very much clear. And just coming back to this ChatGPT, ChatGPT has not given the sources. Can you see that? It has not given the sources. If you have a paid version, sometimes it provides you. Nowadays, it has started providing the sources, but generally, Perplexity provides a clear source from where they have taken up the data, right? So you can use this whenever you want an authentic material for yourself. Because normally, let us also understand what is this chat GPT or these things. These are generative AI. Generative AI is basically they generate the answers. Even if the data is not there, they will generate it for you. So how it works and how it goes, we will check that from the, I'll just share my PPT and then I will check, we will go further about it. So I've just stopped my screen and just sharing my PPT. Meanwhile, if you have any question till here, you can go ahead and ask your question. I'm just opening my PPT. Just let me know whether it is visible or not. Just a second. Yeah, is my screen visible?
It is visible, ma'am.
All right. Just a second. I'll share the screen in a full screen mode. So we were comparing these two things, how a Google works and how a ChatGPT works, or any other artificial technology tool works. So if you are still searching things on Google, I request you all to, stop it, because they have also come up with Gemini, if you have tried that. So again, instead of using Gemini and all, you can actually work on Perplexity or this Chat GPT. They will give you a more well drafted answers so that you don't have to go beyond that. So, what are the benefits of AI analytics? And we are just comparing it with the traditional analytics. So, quickly, if I understand, and if you also make a proper uh, understanding of it, then it clearly shows that basically it gives you answer in a more efficient manner, and obviously the speed matters here. As soon as I've given the prompt, it has given me a detailed answer along with images. If you want videos, it will give you that also. If you want real examples, it will give that also. So everything is done in fraction of seconds, and that is what we all professionals want. Time is money for us. So if the things are done in such a fast manner, in such an with such an efficiency, uh, in that way obviously we will save a lot of time and we can put our energies to a more productive work. So that is one aspect of it, of using this AI. Second is, if your data is very very complex. So as we all know that we cannot do 100% analysis. We take samples, and based on the samples we analyze and we give our comment about the things. So if the AI technology is available for you, even if the data is very very complex, what you can do is you can simplify it in a very minimal time, and you can actually produce the results in a very very efficient manner, even if the data is very very complex, because this is a machine. It has already been trained how to use, how to predict, how to answer, and the answers will be given in a very quick manner, and that also in a very lucid form, as you like. Next is predictive accuracy. Since it is a program which maybe you have designed or someone else has designed, so if the formula and everything is correct, it will obviously give you accurate answers. So obviously you can rely on that. Then again, scalability. If you are actually saving your time in monotonous work, or simple calculations and all, if you can use your time and energy for far more in-depth insights or far more in-depth analysis, then obviously you will scale up your business. So it's for both the sides. From the point of view of professionals also, they will also scale up their professional activities or professional domain. And also for the businessmen also, if they have not started using AI, with the help of AI they can analyze anything. What you can do is you can uh, attach your reports, you can attach your previous data or whatever the tally data you have, you can just attach that data also. In suppose if you have a paid version, then you can attach as many number of data you want. So if you just attach those data and then you want it to summarize it for you, and if you clearly ask what are the areas where I should go about it, how the market is nowadays, where I should invest my money or things like that, you don't have to actually rely on it, but you have a proper data in front of you. So accordingly, I mean, with the artificial intelligence, you have to apply your human intelligence also, and then you can very well answer or enter into the domain where you are.
ಇಂದಿರಾ ನೀನು ಆಚೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ದುರಾಂಕಾರ ನೋಡೋದು ಊಟದ ಮುಂದೆ
uh, request all others to please
ಏಯ್ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಿಂತಾರ ಮುದ್ದೆ ತಿಂತಾರ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ನನಗೆ.
Okay, how will we use it in real life work practice? I will share that to you. And Deepak sir has also asked, is there any privacy issue with that. We will come up all these questions in later part of my slide. So just be with me for some time and we will quickly see how it works. So let us understand what is the definition of artificial intelligence. AI refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines programmed to think and learn like humans. So it is obviously developed in such a manner that it simulates human intelligence. So how you people are thinking, accordingly, that way only this AI is thinking. There's one more term used here, that is NLP, machine learning, NLP and all. So let me just ask you, how many of you have actually learned programming languages in maybe school time, or maybe later on you have learned something? Because earlier it was not that simple to gain results from computers. We had to give proper commands and then only it would have given us the proper result. Nowadays, what we are doing in ChatGPT, we are just asking our question in our own language, maybe in Hindi or in English, maybe. So if you are asking in that question, it is understanding in the same language. It does not need any programming or coding, and still it is giving you the results. And that is the power of this natural process, NLP, natural language processing. That is what is NLP standing for. So in detail, we can study about it, but that is a term which we generally use in AI, and that is what we have discussed. So we were discussing about this generative AI. What is this generative AI? As the name suggests, it generates the results. It something which is not there also it will generate for you. So generative AI is basically this ChatGPT, Perplexity, they are all known as generative AI. So even if you ask them something to generate, to produce, which is not there earlier, it will do that for you. There is something, if you know about, there are cases where we can we can draft the reply of the query. Suppose you have got a GST, this assessment, GST assessment has been done, and some survey or some letter has come to you to reply for that purpose. So in that case, for income tax or GST, if you want to make a reply, then you want some case laws for that, in order to make your appeal, or in order to make your answers more specific or your replies more specific. So you can simply ask this AI to do that for you, and we will see that in the example. We will just see that how it actually works. So even if sometimes it does in such a manner that even if that case is not existing, it will give that particular case law to you, even if that is not existing. And this has happened recently in one of the tribunals, that the judgment was given based on this AI reply. And when they actually gone into the detail, it was observed that these case laws actually do not exist at all. And that is why we should not blindly rely on AI. We should actually again study whatever they have quoted. Again, we should study whether the source is correct or not. So again, the source is very, very important. So blindly we cannot rely on that. But yes, to an extent, your drafting part is mostly handled by this AI. Yeah. So how this AI and professional services are related? So first and foremost thing, we must understand that automation of anything, automation of any task which is of mundane nature, which is of recurring nature, and it has a lot of regular kind of activity which can be done by anyone. It does not require any intelligence. If you automate that, most of your time will be saved. So that is the very good part of this AI, that it handles all your automation things, and now you can spend most of your energies in something which is very, very productive. Next is how to enhance it also enhances your expertise. Suppose on some thing I have no knowledge. Suppose on RERA, I am not aware what a particular provision will be regarding. So normally, till now, what we were doing is we were going through the act, we were understanding the act, but still, even after reading the act after lot many times, there are some crucial aspects, because we cannot go through all the case laws and everything because of the time frame. We cannot go into details. But suppose there is a particular matter which you want to ask, you can directly put on this chat GPT or Perplexity or wherever, I mean, on any of these platforms, and you can clearly get a clear provision out of it. We can just try it out. If you want, I can just try that also. Just a second. I'll have to stop sharing and then I'll share again. Just give me a second. Yeah, let me know just if my screen is visible.
The screen is visible, ma'am.
Okay. So as someone has just asked about the data privacy, I'll just let you know how you can protect your details onto it. There is a, okay, whenever, firstly, I'll do some search and then we will talk about it. So we will just check what we were discussing just now. So I'm just asking this to answer me something which is related to uh, how we can use it in our daily practice. So there you can see some buttons are there. First is to attach a photo or file, because it will analyze those attachments also. It can analyze those attachments also. Then you can even search on web. Then you can even think before responding and all. These are all the details which you can, check out for yourself later on also. So what we will do is we will just attach something here and we will analyze. So I have downloaded a Reliance company's annual report, and we will try and analyze this. This report is actually running into 153 pages or so. Let me show you the report also. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
Reliance report, it is
No,
visible?
the report is not visible. Your
The
chat
report,
GPT screen is visible.
okay. Let me just share the full screen and then we can see that. Just a second. Okay, so this is the report which we are talking about. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the Reliance Industries report. It is running into 159 pages. And we want to summarize this report for ourselves. We want to know what are the key domains where this company, this whole industry is looking at. And as an investor also, I can ask a few questions: where to invest and which company I have to invest. So this is the report. This I have attached. Just let me go back to that chat GPT. Here we are. So I hope my chat GPT screen is visible.
It is, ma'am.
Okay. And now we will ask the prompt. We will give the prompt. Prompt is basically the instruction which we are giving to ChatGPT. The detailed prompt will give you a detailed answer. That is the thing which we should learn, and that is why prompt engineering is very, very important these days. And a lot of at a lot of places you might have heard about that, how to actually write the prompt. That is also an art, because if you give your prompt in a very effective way, then only you will have your answers in that fashion, in the way which you like. So I've just written a few prompts so that we'll save our time also. What we want to actually analyze for this Reliance report, we want to actually check this thing. So whenever you are attaching something, make it a point that firstly you ask that particular, suppose if you are writing on ChatGPT, you are asking it to read that report. So either you can write study this attached report or read this report. So firstly, give it a time to do. Just understand this ChatGPT is a machine learning model. Assume it to be your assistant. So just like you are asking your assistant or your staff to firstly, read this report and then do this thing for me. So that is the command by command thing which you are giving it to him. So that is the thing which we are making sure that we are giving a proper prompt. So how I have designed the prompt, I've just firstly asked it to read the attached report. Then I have said, who am I? I am a chartered accountant, so that it also understands that I don't want a general summary of this report. I want it from a point of view of a professional. So I have given a clear command that I am a chartered accountant. Then I ask it to summarize the report for me. So from the point of view of chartered accountant, it will summarize it for me. If you just miss out this thing, if you don't write this chartered accountant thing, then in that case, it will, give a different kind of answer that you can see it on your own. Then I have asked it to provide me the relevant financial data and the key ratios to compare the performance of the company, what are the major decisions taken by the management, and also suggest in which company to invest from the point of view of an investor. I've given a lot of variety of questions to it. Let us see how it answers and how long does it take. So here I have already asked it to perform, and here is the answer for you. In a fraction of second, it has given me the executive summary, which was running, the total report was running in 159 pages. It has given you all the data, and see how well drafted it is. So if a client gives a data to you to study, or if you want to understand any case law also, that also we will see. We will attach a case law and then we will see how it works. So see, segment wise performance also it has given you. Then what are the key management decisions? That is also given to you. And then what are the key ratios? Because we specifically asked for the key ratios. It has given us the key ratios also. And then this is the strategic outlook from the point of view of the company, from our point of view, what these are the strategic outlooks. Then these are the investment recommendations, because we asked from the point of view of an investor also where I should invest. So it has given you all these data. You can read it. I mean, see, it is saving a lot of time. And again, if you want to drill down, then you can specifically go to the report and then you can read it on your own. But at least for the time being, it has given you in nutshell that these are the things. And again, it is asking you, should I do this also for you? So would you like a comparison with peers like TCS, Infosys, Adani Group, or any specific company before making an investment call? So this is, such an advanced technology that, again, if this question has not come to my mind, then also I can do the analysis this way. I hope my point is clear, that we can, simplify our task, whatever is there. So many a times it happens that new bills come up, or any, there are different notifications are coming up through the government, or any circular is coming up. What you can do is you can simply attach that circular or notification, and then you can summarize it for yourself. Or if any new act has come up, you can just attach it here. The whole act will be attached, and then you can ask, what is the summary for me? And what you can also do is you can ask it to draft an email to be sent to your clients, making them aware of the new scenario. So that is an advanced thing which you can do, because being a chartered accountant or being a company secretary, I should understand what is there for me from this technology. So whatever new thing is coming up, you should always try to make your clients aware that this is something new has come up. This is the documentation requirement for this. Suppose you want to tell them about the audit trail. So what is the provision regarding audit trail, how you can maintain that, or something which has come like e-invoicing has come up in GST. So you want to make them aware about that e-invoicing also. You can tell that all that, and you don't have to waste time in drafting that email. You can simply give a command to this ChatGPT or any of these platforms. You can just give a command that draft an email with to be sent to my clients, wherein I want to educate them regarding this new provision in GST. You can attach that provision and then it will clearly draft the thing for you. And we will see one more thing here. We will summarize a case law also for you. So every time, whenever you are doing something on this chat GPT, try to do uh, uh, different things on a new chat. Suppose uh, what I'm trying to say here is, if you want to continue on this Reliance report only, you continue with this chat itself. But if you want to start something new, then it's better to have a new chat, because all this will be recorded for you. It will be saved online for you. You don't have to copy and keep a record for yourself and elsewhere. So different chats will have a headings with what you had searched. So this will be searched. This will automatically be saved in the name of Reliance Financial Energy. See, here it is. If you can see on the left side, like here, uh, we had discussed about what is blockchain, so it is automatically saved and in a new chat. And similarly, I had created one more chat regarding this Reliance Financial Analysis summary, so it has been saved here. Then again, I am searching or preparing something on the case law, how you can use a case law, how you can summarize the case law. So we have a case law with us. Since I'm an insolvency professional, I have a case law on the insolvency. You can have it on any of the maybe income tax or GST, wherever you have a case law, you can just download that. You can attach the file here. Then again, we will give a prompt to it. Again, the prompt actually matters. How you are asking the question is very important. So let me just copy the prompt from here and I'll just save it. Let us just read this prompt, how I have given the command. I'm saying again, read the attached document. That is very important. First, you allow it to read. Then you are asking it to summarize it from the point of view of a chartered accountant. Highlight the key facts. What are the parties involved? What is the issue? What are the arguments? You can ask what are the arguments in favor, what are the arguments against, the case laws quoted in those, and the conclusion, final conclusion also you want. And now prepare a takeaway message from it, which can be shared with the clients. So let's see how it works. See, it has already started preparing. So these are the key facts. The appellant is Mobilox Innovation Private Limited, respondent in this. If you see the case law, original case law with the downloaded file, it is again running into more than 100 pages. So I don't want to go into detail and read all that. I will first summarize it, and then probably I can drill down whenever I have time. So this is the whole scenario. It has given me what is the dispute regarding, what is the legal issue here, what are the arguments from the appellant side, from the respondent side, what are the various case laws which they have quoted, what are the various provisions of the sections which they have quoted, and what is the final conclusion. If you want more detail, you can continue asking it in the same. And see, it has given you practical tips for CAs. Verify if any dispute exists before initiating to IBC. So it has also giving you some advice on its own. And then what you can do is, suppose I want to copy it. Here is the icon for copying it. You can simply copy it and paste it in the Word format. Otherwise, what you can do it, you can also give it a command to present it in the form of a PPT. See, it is already given you. Should I prepare a one-page format for this? Or you want it to be given in a PPT format, or you want to give it in a Word format? Whatever type of format you want, it will provide you the answer in that particular format. So that is the power of technology we all can use. And I think it will make your life very simple. So one page of format can obviously be given to your clients also to understand, maybe not your clients, or to your staff at least, to read daily on a daily basis. You can, even on your social media, you can prepare a flyer for yourself, and you can just you already have the data, and then you can post it on your social media also, just to create the awareness. Because normally professionals are, they have to abide by the code of conduct. You cannot promote yourself, but we can always educate others. So we can use this technology and we can try to educate others. And this way, I think your task will be made easier. This you can also give the word limit. I want the summary in suppose 1,000 words. I want the summary in 2,000 words, or maybe for each and every topic. I mean, like in this argument, the Mobilox, it has given these arguments. I want this particular heading to be in more detail. So it will give you the answer in as many detailed form as you want. So I think this is something which you can straight away apply in your offices. Wherever you have any new law, wherever you want to summarize anything, you can just put it on this chat GPT and you can have it. But again, you have to make sure that this summary should be, this is only one thing which you have. Again, you have to apply your mind wherever details are there. You can always apply your mind and then you can present it to the client or maybe the other person. But drafting the email has become very, very easier with this form of thing. Um, just as my introduction was given by Pranjal, I am a president of the Lagudog Bharti here, and we had conducted a Udyam registration camp yesterday. So I wanted to prepare a report to be given or to be published in the newspaper. So I have even drafted it in Hindi. See, this is the flyer. This flyer also I created on ChatGPT itself. I can create this kind of flyer. I am not sure whether you people can read Hindi or not, but I have used Hindi as well as English. So this kind of flyer also you can create using maybe ChatGPT or some other formats. And then I have given it a message, the prompt I would say, that draft a news in Hindi based on the attached flyer. And I have mentioned the key points which I want the thing should be there in the news. And it has very well drafted the news for me, which I can simply, give it out to the journalist and they can publish it for me. So even if you want it in your own language, maybe in Tamil you want, or maybe in Malayalam you want, whatever language you want, it can draft your answers, your replies in those particular language wherever you want. So I think my point is very, very clear. I think we are already done with our time. What I can do is I can take up a few questions and then we can wind up the session. Okay, we have a few questions here. Can we upload show cause notice and ask for appeal drafting? 100%, sir, it can be done. Regarding the privacy issue, what you can do is you can simply remove the name of the party, or you can, just blacken it. There is, okay, I'll show that also to you. That is known as redact. I'll share that with you just a second. Regarding the privacy issue, if you want to understand, we will just have that also. Just a second. So how many of you on a daily basis use these platforms like I Love PDF and all to convert your Word file into PDF or other things? I hope many of us use that small PDF or other tools. So this is a very good platform. This is a very good site where you can even download the this particular version of PDF 24. You can make it a practice to just download it, because this will be available on your domain, on your computer, on your system only. You can download it and you can convert as many clients document as you want. It will not go to net, it will not go there. So this is a very safe thing which you can do, and you should try and practice this, because what you are doing through other sites, if you are converting it through I Love PDF or any other medium, what you are doing is you are giving your data to the public domain. So anyone can see that, anyone can use that. But if you are keeping your data to yourself, then obviously it will have a privacy. So I was just telling you how to redact it. So here you can see it has everything. You can even merge the PDF, you can compress the PDF, you can sign the PDF. It has all the things what you were doing earlier. So just a second. If you want to have a watermark also, it can do that for you. And this is the thing. I hope this is visible. Redact PDF. Redact PDF. So redact, what it will do, I'll just show you the image, what redact means, so that you will understand. You know? So we will just see that on Perplexity. Here I hope my screen is visible. I'm again and again asking because on virtual sessions, we don't come to know whether our screen is visible or not.
It is visible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. So what do you mean by redacting a document? Show images. So like here they have said, so wherever in a document you have any person's name or his Aadhaar number or something, which is a private data, his PAN number or any financial data which you have, you can simply put, or you can simply blacken it. You can simply put these thing over it. So how this is done, you can simply upload the file on this platform, on this redact PDF thing. You can choose your file. Suppose there is any PDF file. So suppose I have this I have just downloaded a Udyam registration of a particular person. And I want to actually, blacken this Udyam number or something like that. And whatever data you want, you can just do that. So how it has redacted, we can see that it has, firstly, we have to, upload the data, and then wherever you want to redact, it is asking you to redact. So it is giving you tools. Wherever you want, you can blacken it. You can put the color here. So I can redact it this way. I hope my screen is visible. I want to remove the name also. You can
It
remove
is.
the name. Yeah. So this way you can save it now. So the data will be, obviously it will remain private only. So whenever you have the notices, show cause notices, wherever you have, you can use this technology again. You can put the show cause notice before putting the show cause notice on ChatGPT or any of the platforms for writing the replies. What you can do is you can just blacken the names of those parties. At least the figures and all that will not matter, because you want it in a detailed fashion. You want the answer for that. So the details will not matter. At least you are hiding the name of the client, his PAN number or his GST number. You can hide that, and later on you can add that from your side. So that is what you can do. I hope my answer is okay. Yeah. And then, okay, ma'am, my another question is, what is the difference, Gemini or ChatGPT, which is better and more useful? See, there are various platforms. How you use it, see, like in school days or maybe while studying for these professional courses, you had variety of reference books. So which book is good, which book is bad, which platform is good, which platform is bad. Once you try using a platform, you become used to it. Normally, ChatGPT is very comfortable. You can keep on using that. Gemini is basically, it is not that comfortable as since I have used that. So for me, ChatGPT works out more well. So that is also something which I can suggest you. You can also use ChatGPT. You keep on working on it. It will also understand that is a technology that, like in your office also, you are giving some task to your assistants or your staff, and you are making him learn how you want the work to be done. Same ways, if you use a particular technology, if you are using a particular tool, it will adapt to your behavior. It will understand how you want answers to be drafted in a particular manner. So it will give you answers that way. So that is the basic thing which you can try all of that, and you can compare the analysis. You can ask the same question to all these platforms, and then wherever you find that this is a better version, this is a better thing which suits me, that is something which you must take. Okay. Uh, is AI allowed generally in big or MNC companies for use? Normally, they have their own technology. Maybe if there is a big company, nowadays, every company is having their own technology for use. Even if, because some times it happens that you are not allowed to use the outside these sites. So bigger companies nowadays, what they are doing is they are having their own artificial technology setups. There is proper allocation for that, so they are doing it. Any other question? I think we have covered mostly all the questions. Now, AI means generative AI. What is beyond generative AI which exists and usable? So keep on trying and you will learn. See, I have told you that I have made a flyer out of it. So if you are there socially connected with any of the groups, you can show your edge that, okay, I'll prepare the, newspaper report for you. I will prepare the draft, this kind of, flyer for the event. You can do all that. I mean, just don't stick to your professional abilities, sir. Think beyond, because as much as you will connect with people, more and more work you will get, and obviously you will have more publicity with that. uh, no, whatever I have, one question I have received is whether paid version is required for doing all this. See, whatever I have showed you is through free version only. I'm doing all this with the free version only. So it depends. If you are regularly using it on a, for a variety of work, for a variety of tasks, then obviously you should have a paid version. It just costs 2000 rupees. Normally the payment is in dollars, but it comes around 2000 or so per month. So if you really want a paid version, you can try it for 1 month, and if it really works out well for you, you can obviously continue with the subscription. That is what you can do. I mean, in 2000 nowadays, you cannot even have a paid staff, and it is doing a lot of work for you. It is saving a lot of energy for you. So obviously, on a paid version, you will have a variety of things available for you. In free version, they don't allow you to do a lot of things. So that is a restriction. What is the price for this in Perplexity? So again, for price and all subscription, you will have the detail on the website itself. You can check it out for yourself, which plan suits for you. They give a detailed plan, maybe, different variety of plans for you. I think there are no more questions. We can wind up the session. Any sale deed in Tamil? Could we get report? Of course, sir, you can simply ask it to prepare a sale deed also. If you want, it can draft a partnership deed for you. You can try it out on your own. Uh, Draft me a partnership deed. You can name the partners if you want, what kind of work they are doing and what is the percentage sharing ratio. It will draft it for you. If you want a rent agreement, it will draft for you. In a fraction of second, it will draft for you. Similarly, if you want a format for the sale deed or whatever, see, that is what I'm saying. Wherever you are still not working, all those domains will now be open for you. Because earlier, what was the restriction? I don't have a proper format. How to draft it? That is the concern. Where to get the reports from? So now you don't have to ask anyone. You just ask the ChatGPT or these platforms. Ask it to provide you the format. It will give you all the format you want. Even if the format is not available, it will generate one for you, and then you can modify it on your own. Okay. I think Pranjal, we can conclude the session then.
Yes, ma'am, we can conclude the session, and I would like to thank you for taking us on a very small and wonderful journey of the AI world. I think a lot of participants here would agree with me that when it comes to AI, we people primarily refer to ChatGPT only. So Perplexity AI was indeed an insightful and valuable point for all of us, and it was indeed an insightful session. We really appreciate your time and efforts in sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you.
This was just a teaser. There is a lot more beyond. So you have to keep trying and doing at these various platforms. You will come across how many tools are
Yes.
available. Yeah,
Ma'am, for this point, I think we would be looking forward to many more sessions with you now to,
sure, sure,
deep diver into the AI world.
sure, sure. Anytime. Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you for inviting me. And thank you for patient listening to all the audience. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. I think we can end the session now. Yeah. Thank you. Bye, everyone.